So we've made our way through the busy Christmas period and we're now heading into January, the second half of the season, what most people call the business end of the season. Can be absolutely massive, this for Derby in their battle for promotion, and this January month is no different. Let's take a look at who we face in January, where we sit in the league table and make some predictions. So here we are. It is January. Derby currently find themselves fourth in the league table, sitting on 46 points. We're 3 points clear of Stevenage in seventh, so we're a game safe in the playoffs, but we are only 5 points behind Bolton in second for that automatic promotion place. Peterborough United are just ahead of us with 49. We have a game in hand on them and on Portsmouth, who are we have a game in hand on Portsmouth as well, who are, I think it's 8 points ahead, maybe 7 points ahead of us on the league table. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see what transfer dealings Derby do in the January window. But shall we take a look into the games we've got, how I think we're going to do, and let's make some predictions. If you're enjoying all this Derby content and are looking forward to even more, even if you're interested in F1, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification bell to stay up to date with all my latest videos. So, the biggest talking point of January is the fact that we lose Ryan Niambi for basically the entire month. I don't think he's back until February at earliest, but that is something that we've just got to deal with. We've got plenty of players in that right back area who can do the job. Obviously, this weekend we head to Fleetwood. My preview video should have come out yesterday or tomorrow, one of the two. But either way, click subscribe. Make sure you stick around to see that. They sit 24th in the table. We then face Bradford at home in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. I believe we're 3 games away from Wembley in that competition. So it's absolutely massive that we win that game. Then we head shortly down the road to Burton Albion. They currently sit 19th in the table. That is going to be a really, really big game. Then we head to Lincoln. We've not long faced Lincoln at home in December, so it's going to be a good game to see if they put on a different sort of performance, because I don't think they were that great when we played them. We then head up to Reading. I believe this is a rescheduled fixture. They sit 20th in the table. It's a game which we have to win, really. And it's also interesting to note, Derby are keen on signing Robbie Savage's son, Charlie, this window. Apparently, we've already had an offer rebuffed, but I'll talk more about that in my transfer preview. Then we face Cheltenham at home. Maybe a return of Curtis Davis if he's fit and available, but they sit 23rd in the table. So Derby must look at these run of fixtures and think, you know what, we've got a good chance. The first game I'm going to take a look at is Fleetwood. And obviously, we head to Fleetwood. It's a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. I personally think perfect game to put things right. Fleetwood currently sit 24th in the league table. And I think we've got to go out there, put on a really good performance, and hopefully come away with a 3-0 win. That is what I'm predicting. I think 3-0, it's a must-win game, really. We can't be losing to those teams down at the bottom of the table. If we want to get promoted, we've got to beat everybody in the bottom half, and it's that simple. Obviously, that might not be the case, but for this game, I'm predicting a 3-0 win. Hopefully, the boys can keep up to that and make us win. Next up is Bradford City at home in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. I'm really hoping that we make some changes for this game, lighten up the load on some of our more senior players, give the likes of Liam Thompson a start, Tyrese John Jules as well, maybe even get some of the younger lads in like Dejon Brown, Cruz Allen. Let's see if they can get some minutes. But personally, for me, this has to be a win. We can't be losing to Bradford City. Yes, we have promotion hopes in League One, but this is a trophy which we are capable of winning, in my opinion. There's not many big teams left, and we're not far away from Wembley, and that day out will be absolutely amazing. So I'm predicting that Derby will win this game 2-1 at home. I think because we're going to make some changes, I think it's going to be a bit of a tight affair, but keep your eyes peeled for that game. Next up, Derby will head to the Brewers. They sit 19th as of recording this video on the 3rd of January. And I personally think Derby have got to go and we've got to win at the Brewers. Obviously, they have a caretaker manager in at the moment, Gary Mills. That could all change heading into this fixture. Obviously, there's quite a period before that game. I believe there's another week and a half until then. So Burton may decide to bring in someone permanently or even give him a permanent contract. For this game, I'm predicting that Derby are going to win. So I've just realised I've made a massive error. We aren't away. We're at home. Yeah, we're at home to Burton. So ignore what I said earlier about going down to Burton and what it says on the screen here with it being away. I personally think, again, we still need to win the game. I think 2-1. I think a 2-1 would be a good result considering the form they're in recently. So yeah, let's just see what Derby can do. Hopefully, heading into this game, it's going to be a massively important one. So the next one is Lincoln City. We head to Lincoln City, who currently sit 11th. They sat 9th the last time we played them. Let's hope that we can pick up another win. I'm predicting this time that we're going to win 2-1. No, I'm not actually. I'm predicting that we're going to win 2-0. I think 2-0 is the scoreline. We need to keep some clean sheets, and hopefully this is one where we can do that. Then, I think this is a massive game. I know a lot of people won't really get it, but Reading, they sit 20th. It's not that big. But for me, this is massive. We've headed to Reading multiple times when we've got things on the line. A few years ago in the playoffs, we just needed a draw. We got battered 3-0. A couple of years ago, we headed to Reading under Wayne Rooney. We're 2-0 down within the first half. And it was a game that really we needed to win. We was on some really good form at that time. And yes, we came back to draw 2-2. But it's a game that ended up costing us at the end of the season. And for me, Reading are in a bit of turmoil at the moment. They've just got themselves out of the playoff, not out of the playoffs, out of the relegation zone after a good run over Christmas. So for me, I think we've got to win this game. I think we've got to go all out, and I think we've got to win 3-0. And Cheltenham, I'm predicting we're going unbeaten through January. You've heard it here first. We're going unbeaten. Cheltenham come to Derby. Should be an absolute fortress for us at Pride Park. I think we're going to win 3-0. I think it's going to be another 3-0. We've got to make sure we put our best foot forward, especially against them teams down in the bottom. It could be a potential banana skin at Cheltenham. Could be the same with Fleetwood and even Reading, even Burton. So we've got to make sure that we win this game. We have to. We can't lose this game. It's that simple. I predict that we are going to beat Cheltenham 3-0. So, as you've just heard me preview and talk about all of these games, I think we're going to win every one of them. And to be honest with you, I don't think we can expect anything less. There's a couple that I'm a bit worried about, like Burton being just down the road. It's one of them games where there's a bit of rivalry in there. Form sort of goes out the window, and Reading is another one which I'm worried about because they're a team that we seem to struggle against when we need it most. So as you can see, I think we're going to pick up 12 league points over this period, and so as you can see, I think we're going to pick up 15 league points in this period. I think we're going to get through to the next round of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get all the way to Wembley in that competition. So let me know what you think about the January period. Do you think that we're going to win every game like I do? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know over on Facebook, message me on Twitter. Let me know your predictions. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. It's going to be very interesting to see what Derby do in the January transfer window, so keep your eyes peeled for any videos I make on that. So hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll catch you in my next video. Be sure to go and find me on TikTok, pictured here, and Twitter, pictured here. These are the places where I'll keep you all up to date with all my upcoming videos and my thoughts and feelings around the Formula 1 and football weekend.